thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And here in October, we have a little indication of what may be coming in the East. You look at Orlando, they're slotted in at 9th in the conference, but it's still early in the year. And of course, the Bulls, they're currently tied.
Yeah, right now for the Magic, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
A look at Orlando's opening lineup. Johnson is out there with Banchero, and it's Young in at the point. And for the Bulls, well, Doris, in these early games, it's always interesting to see which teams get off to a solid start.
NBA, there always seems to be some surprises. You have those teams that come into the season heavily favored to get to an NBA championship, and maybe they hit some bumps in the road. Who knows, new personnel, new coach. But listen, how you start can surprise you, but it's how you finish that matters most.
Now here's Young. Pass to Bay. It's stolen. Lets it fly. Gets a hand on it.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Right wing. Pass to Smith. 5 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Wilson. To the inside. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Reed. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Pass to Bay. Here's Banchero. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Out to the right wing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
For the Bulls, number 29. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Boy, guys, you look at the history of the Magic, and there has been episodic success driven by great players. Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal, of course, and Dwight Howard.
That one's no good. And Doris, the Magic have come so close to a title twice.
Right, B.A. 2 trips to the NBA Finals led respectively by 2 dominant centers, Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard. The fans dying for another chance. Hopefully, with the building they're doing now, they don't have to wait too much longer.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Can't hit from the corner.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Smith with it. Now guarded by Bay. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's gotten his second bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Bay. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The Magic need to put one up here. Young from long range. Drops in the three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Shot on the wing. Second chance shot. Smith banked it in off the glass. Smith's got his third bucket of the night.
And this is right in his wheelhouse, hitting the boards and cashing in.
Already, I mean, we are seeing the full range of his skill set on display. Get ready for a big-time game from this guy. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
To the middle. Here's Reed. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Had a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
It's time for T-shirts.
With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. Fourth, the Magic.
Well, you have to like the way they moved the ball last season. Guys were passing it around unselfishly. That was reflected in their assist totals.
Orlando trailing here. Now Johnson. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Reed. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 6 points for him.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And Young, here we go. Outside Johnson. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. The Bulls have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Buried from 15 feet out.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
And here's Young. 9 points in his last outing. Bay outside. Fader on the way. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. For Chicago, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. From about 19, it's hauled in by the Magic. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
Their first try against a familiar club. It should be a good one.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Pass to Wilson. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker. Not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
Young misses. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Reed. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. Grant, watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
So both teams making some changes here. The Magic's shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Robbed. Puts it up from 15. That shot is off. Now Orlando takes it the other way. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
They look like a whole new squad in the fourth quarter of that one, showing up when it mattered most.
Now here's Anthony. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And the Magic again can't hit.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Pass to Wilson. Pulls it. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
And here's Bay. On the wing, Bay. Fades away. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Wilson, no good. Here's Orlando, trailing by 13. And he lobs it up.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And for Chicago, they're shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Here's Rodriguez, and there's the rejection. A nice shot by Smith.
And they've quickly gathered 8 second chance points thus far.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Rodriguez. Orlando grabs the miss. Anthony with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Bay. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Here's Wilson. They get it back. Reed. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for Chicago, Reed. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass. And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Caldwell. Pass to Reed.
Magic foul. Number 53. First personal foul. 4th team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls. Number 42.
1:41 left to play in the first. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up.
Personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Bulls. 1 shot.
Orlando shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. From outside, off the mark. And so here is Chicago. It's a 13-point game. Over to the wing. Here's Rodriguez. Pass to Brooks. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in.
Yeah, they're getting pummeled on the offensive board so far.
Launches a three. That one no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's the pick. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Caldwell. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
And so it's Chicago earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth dance team.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Ooh, excellent D there from Young.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And for the Magic. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Caldwell, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The shot off that time. And the Bulls shooting a nice 50% for the game. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Young. And the layup is good.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Here's Caldwell, guarded by Young from behind the arc. Second shot opportunity. Lays it up and banks it in.
When you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Now here's Johnson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
For Orlando, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
To the paint. Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. Unable to get that one. The Magic go the other way with it. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Chicago grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. This scoreless effort is hurting this team.
This one for 3. Doesn't go for him. Orlando's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Shannon. They set the screen. Shot clock at 5. And another miss by Orlando. The Bulls have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. To the wing on the left. To the right side. The 3 is up. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And the layup is good off the glass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Orlando calls timeout.
Once again, a big round of applause for your Chicago Bulls.
So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Now here's Young. Takes a 3. Here's Bay. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Wilson, guarded by Young. Driving to the basket. Fades back. Blocked. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Wilson. Coming off a 22-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Tries again. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
At the line for Chicago, Wilson, shooting 1.
And Orlando shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. Pass to Banchero. Here's Bay. Smith with the rebound. The Bulls on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Inside. Here's Wilson. It's deflected. Here's Lewis. Knocks down the long J.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 12 points for him.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
On the wing, Bay. Pass to Banchero. Knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony's checked in for Young.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now Anthony. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Bulls foul. Number 38. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Magic. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Anthony. And Anthony drops them both. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Wilson. Can't get it to drop. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Pass to Anthony. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Smith against Anthony. And he's going for the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Pass to Banchero, down low. Here's Bay. That one doesn't drop. Well, Chicago's shooting 44% from the field during the second. Here's Wilson. He's guarded by Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. And it's rejected. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And he's going for the oop here.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And it's good. 2 points. He's got 5.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Reed's checked in for Chicago. Carter comes in for Wilson. Here's Anthony. To the middle. Ooh, they pick off the pass.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Pass to
half.
Carter.
2 minutes.
Here's Rodriguez. And that one is stuffed right through.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's Anthony after the basket by Chicago. And Anthony slams it in.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Here's Rodriguez. Softly drops in the floater.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
1:07 left in the second quarter. Here's Banchero, covered by Smith. 6 to shoot. 19-footer. That shot off the mark. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. Carter, the pass to Smith. And he drops it in from the low post. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here he goes. Here's Rodriguez. And again, it's Chicago.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Anthony outside. Pass to Bay. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's Chicago with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, everybody. You look at the rebounding numbers, and it tells the tale. I'm telling you, great effort on the glass.
And let's focus now on the two up. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, the Bulls shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Wilson. To the inside. Reed. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And for Orlando, we've got Banchero, also Johnson out there, and it's Young in at the point. That one misses for Bay. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Wilson. To the paint. Here's Smith. And Chicago again with a bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Right side, Young. Here's Bay. And it's Chicago with a board. Here's Smith. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Smith taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one misses. Orlando shooting just 35% from the floor. Bay finds Young. 17-foot shot on the way. Bay, good. Bay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Pass to Wilson. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. He's got 7.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Uses the glass on the layup.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here's Young. Outside Johnson for 3. Not going to go that time. The Bulls have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Pass to Reed. Shoots.
Chicago foul. Smith.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Magic have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Now here's Bay. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need it. I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I know we can't afford you now.
That might be true.
And both free throws good for Young. And for Chicago, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. They swipe it. Outside Johnson puts up a 3, sinks it from distance. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Pass to Wilson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Wilson. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. He makes 1 or 2 that time.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Puts it up from 15. Can't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Covered by Johnson. Pass to Wilson. Fires the 3. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
And they've come out of halftime really on a roll.
To the middle. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Bulls. Covered by Johnson. Fades and shoots. To the wing, right side. They set a pick. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
To the paint. Pass to Brooks. Clock at 6. It's intercepted. And here's Johnson. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. Brooks has got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
And he drops the first. So both teams changing it up here. Both shots good from the stripe. And Orlando has possession. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Knocks it loose. From deep three-point range. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
Magic ball.
And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. The Bulls, 4th.
Boy, their rebounding last year was phenomenal. Great fundamentals, aggressive to the ball. That helped them pull down a lot of second chances.
Off the inbound. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
The line for the Magic.
The Bulls making a switch here.
53. One shot.
Chicago has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. They set the pick. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Magic. Count it. He's got 5.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
14 feet away, and Orlando again with the bucket.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
From downtown, it's not going to go for him. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Lets it go from deep. No good on the shot.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
There's a screen. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
The shot's good.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Shannon. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Shannon, shooting 1.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Outside Carter. Here's Caldwell. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6 to the right side. 17-foot shot on the way. Jump shot is good. He's got 7.
Just deadly from mid-range. He's got such a great feel for that shot.
Here's Anthony. Pass to Lewis. Here's Shannon. 5 points in the game. 3-pointer. Doesn't go that time. Here's Rivera. Lets the 3 fly. Anthony grabs the board. Well, the Magic shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
2 minutes.
Back to Carter. Pass to Rivera. There's the triple. Bulls keep it alive. Blocked! And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Bay, he's checked in for Orlando.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Bulls now. The lead is 15. 5 on the clock. Here's Caldwell. Tipped. Here's Lewis. He's checked by Carter. That shot is good, Lewis.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Pass to Caldwell. Back to Carter. And rejected. Anthony outside. Brooks against Bay.
Oh, you better shoot that.
Off target with the 3. And the Bulls shooting 44% since the third quarter got underway. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Chicago. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw no good. Smith, he's checked in for Brooks. And he's good on the second. Here's Anthony. 6 points for him. Driving in, and Anthony slams it in.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Pass to Banchero, and here's Bay. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Rodriguez. Yes, it's good. 6 points for him.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. He's off on that one. And so it's the Chicago Bulls, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Outside Young. High arcing shot. All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Then on Friday, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers coming to town.
At the line for two.
Free throws good. Young.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Good on both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
So for Orlando right now, they've got Johnson. He's out there with Banchero, and it's Young in at the point guard position. And the Magic shooting just 42% so far in the game. On the wing, Bay. They grab their own miss. Count it.
I really like their second half adjustments. They're showing some moxie inside.
Shooting for Orlando. One shot.
Falls for Bay. Well, the Bulls shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Wilson. 13 feet out, and there's another one for the Bulls.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Johnson passes to Bay with the fadeaway. Chicago grabs the miss. Pass to Wilson, 6 to shoot. With the floater, finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Back to Bay. There's Young with the three. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Fires for three. Orlando grabs the miss. Bay's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Young. Here's Banchero. Down low. Here's Bay. It's blocked. Here's Wilson, guarded by Young. To the inside. Here's Smith. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Smith's got 23 points.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane. Pass
to Banchero. Foul Bay. Shot to end the cold streak. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And Young pulls it down. For Orlando, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. It's good. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Wilson, guarded by Young. And that one's good. Wilson, he's got 19.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside. Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Young with it. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Orlando foul. Number 23. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Down low. Stolen by Young.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock.
Pass to Banchero. The 3 is up. Young misses.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Wilson. The shot won't fall. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Left side, Young. To the left wing. They set the pick. Here's Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Magic, Johnson. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Johnson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Wilson. Pass to Reed. Just 5 on the clock. Count the basket. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Orlando calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bull Youth Dance Team.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance.